Hello and welcome to Morehead Today. I'm Gary Cornett, and today is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2011. Morehead Today is MSU-TV's newest production, bringing you local news and events, as well as spotlighting local artists and musicians. Morehead Today can be contacted at moreheadtoday@gmail.com, and you can watch Morehead Today at youtube.com/moreheadtoday. Please check out all of the MSU-TV programming at moreheadstate.edu/MSU-TV. Today on the show, we'll hear from the Morehead State University Career Center about the upcoming Career Fair and Resume Blitz. Jason McClurg has the story on the annual Morehead Round County Repair Affair, and we'll speak to Jennifer Reese about the annual Faculty Art Exhibition. Here in the studio, we have Anna Griffin, a fantastic young artist who calls Morehead home, and later we'll hear some music from John Reister, a Portsmouth, Ohio native attending MSU. When we come back, we'll have some local news and events. Please stay tuned to Morehead Today.
Do you need to add funds to your Beaker Bucks account? Go to any of the 4 Add Value locations on campus. Add Value stations are located in Alumni, Fields, Lappin, and the Camden Carroll Library. So visit any of the 4 Add Value stations to add to your Beaker Bucks. Again, those locations are Lappin, Fields, the Library, and Alumni.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. Last week we heard from the staff of the Tenco One-Stop Career Center here in Morehead about some of the employment opportunities they offer. Keeping with that theme, Michael Farr spoke with the Morehead State University Career Center about their upcoming Career Fair and Resume Blitz.
Career Services will be holding another career fair on March 8, 2011.
The Career Fair, in a nutshell, I guess, is a large gathering of employers as well as graduate programs that are seeking to either hire students for full-time positions, internships, part-time jobs, summer work, or graduate programs looking to share information about their master's and PhD programs.
The event will take place in ADUG's Kreger Room and will be held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
If you've never been to the Career Fair, it's set up so that the employers have a 6-foot table in front of them, similar to this desk, I guess, and they've got information available that you can pick up. They'll have goodies, giveaway items, things like that. And you want to be prepared as a student to be able to walk up to that table, say, "Hi, I'm Megan Boone, I'm a junior in whatever your major is. I'm looking for an internship this summer." Articulate what your goals are.
There are also events scheduled ahead of time to help students prepare for the career fair.
The Resume Blitz is an event we're doing prior to the career fair to help students get their resume ready for the career fair. So we're going to have that on this coming Thursday, February 24th, as well as Wednesday, March 2nd. The Resume Blitz will be from 10 until 2 on the second floor of ADUC. A student can just stop by, no appointment needed, and get someone to look over that resume.
Registration for the career fair can be completed online at moreheadstate.edu/career.
For this career fair, as of today, we have 56 employers and graduate programs that are registered for the event. We'd like to see that grow over time, but we need the student turnout to entice more employers to come. So for the students, as you're getting ready, you'll want to have copies of your resume to take to the career fair. You'll want to dress professionally, and a suit would be best. And then, as I said, know what you want to convey to that employer or graduate program, and do your research ahead of time so you know who's going to be in attendance, and all that can be found on the Career Services website.
This is Michael Farr for Morehead Today.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. The third annual Morehead Round County Repair Fair is in the works, and the deadline to apply for assistance with repairs is approaching. The Morehead State University Center for Regional Engagement and Frontier Housing bring this program to the citizens of Morehead and Round County. Jason McClurg has more.
The Center for Regional Engagement is now taking applicants for the third annual Repair Affair. Randy Manis is the lead coordinator and instructor for the Center for Regional Engagement.
The Morehead Round County Repair Affair is entering its third year. We've been working with this project with Frontier Housing, the Morehead Round County Chamber of Commerce, Leadership Academy, as well as AARP. And what we're doing is that we're going to take one day in September and we're going to go out into the community and make minor home repairs for low-income, elderly, and disabled homeowners here in Round County.
Local homeowners who fall into the 60% area median income, are age 62 or older, or who have a disability are eligible to apply. Randy says that volunteers are always welcome.
If you're interested in volunteering, we'll be issuing a call for volunteers probably later in the spring. We will be directing students or any other potential volunteers to our Volunteer Hub website, which is msucares.volunteerhub.com. And what that is, that's the Center for Regional Engagement's volunteer database, if you will. We list all projects, all service projects that are coming up. We post those opportunities on that website, so students can go on there, see what projects are available, and can register and volunteer through that.
All skill levels are needed as there will be a wide variety of tasks involved.
We take all skill levels. Obviously, we would like to have individuals who have carpentry skills, who might be in some form or fashion, a contractor or an electrician. Those skill sets are needed, but we take volunteers of all skill sets. You need people there to do the grunt work. You need people to plant the trees and shrubs, because we normally do that as well. Landscaping, just cleaning up around the house, because what we found is that so often we enter these homes, and that might be a big problem in itself, is that the place just isn't up to standards, if you will, in terms of living arrangements. Perhaps there are some issues that need to be worked out. Perhaps you might have to redo some furniture in order to make the hallway more accessible for someone.
Applicants have until Friday, March the 4th at 3 p.m. to enter their application, and more information can be found at moreheadstate.edu/MRCRA. For Morehead Today, I'm Jason McClurg.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. Here's a look at what's going on in Morehead. This week's forum on culture, politics, and society will be held tonight at 7 p.m. in the Honors House at 209 Elizabeth Avenue. The topic for this week is Internet Freedom versus the Government and Corporate Complex. The MSU Dance Concert will show Wednesday through Saturday at 7:30 p.m. with a matinee on Sunday at 2 p.m. in the Lucille Cottle Little Theater in Breckenridge Hall. Tickets are $8 and MSU students are admitted for free. For reservations, call 783-9308. On the musical side of things, there will be a Jazz One concert in the Duncan Recital Hall this Thursday at 8 p.m., and Ty Carver will perform his senior recital on Sunday at 1 p.m. Tonight at 7 p.m., The Great Debaters with Denzel Washington will be shown in ADUC. This event is free and open to the public, and a discussion will follow the movie. That's a look at your upcoming events here in Morehead. When we come back, we'll hear about the MSU Faculty Art Exhibition, and later on in the show, we'll hear some music from John Reister. Everyone stay tuned to Morehead Today.
Need a ride? Call the police and ask for the shuttle. It's free!
Welcome back to Morehead Today. The Faculty Art Exhibition has been an annual event at Morehead State University for many years now. Morehead Today spoke with Jennifer Reese, the Claypool Young Gallery Director, at the Faculty Art Forum held earlier today. Shayla Minville has the story.
The main gallery in the Claypool Young Art Building at Morehead State University will host the 2011 annual MSU Art and Design Faculty Exhibition, January 26th through February 24th. The event showcases the artworks of faculty in the university's Department of Art and Design. Two-dimensional paintings, drawings, prints, photography, and mixed media pieces will be on display, as well as three-dimensional sculpture, functional ceramic works, and textile product design.
So this is the annual exhibition of the Art and Design faculty, and it's going to be closing tomorrow with a reception from 6 until 8, and we just had our Art Faculty Forum, which is sort of a speed artist talk where they are only able to speak for 5 minutes at a time, which can be challenging, about their work, and we move through the space very quickly, and you basically get to hear 10 to 12 people talk about their artwork, which is kind of a rare thing to be able to see within the course of an hour.
Participating faculty include Luke William Ochtberg, David Bartlett, Jenny Bell, Robert Franzini, Dino A. Golding, Seth Green, Tony Hobbs, Bethany Kalk, Dongfing Lee, Elizabeth Mesagado, Gary Mesagado, and Jennifer A. Reese. A closing reception will be held on Wednesday, February 23rd from 6 to 8 p.m. with complimentary refreshments and live music. The reception is free and open to the public.
I think that the faculty show is very important to us on a variety of levels, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity for students to see another side of their professors, to actually see the practice. And you may have heard your professor, if you're taking a class, like lecture about presentation or lecture about being able to talk about your work. And the faculty forum and the exhibition gives students an opportunity to see exactly if their professors are doing that and how they do that. And I think that that's just another level of instruction that doesn't necessarily happen in the classroom. Plus, we have about 13 to 14 people in the exhibition, and so you get to see everything from ceramics to digital photography to oil painting, drawing, printmaking, fiber work, functional work, computer-generated artwork, and so it's an amazingly diverse show. So usually someone will attend the exhibition and be able to find at least one person's work that they identify with or enjoy.
The gallery is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or by appointment and is free and open to the public. Parking is available on Main Street directly behind the art building and across campus after 5 p.m. Additional information is available by calling Jennifer Reese, Gallery Director, at 606-783-5446. For Morehead Today, I'm Shayla Minville reporting.
Need a ride? Call the police and ask for the shuttle. It's free.
Do you need to add funds to your Beaker Bucks account? Go to any of the 4 Add Value locations on campus. Add Value stations are located in Alumni, Fields, Lappin, and the Camden Carroll Library. So visit any of the 4 Add Value stations to add to your Beaker Bucks. Again, those locations are Lappin, Fields, the Library, and Alumni.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. My guest today in the studios is local artist Anna Griffin. Thanks for coming in, Anna.
You're welcome.
So tell us, what brings you to Morehead?
I came here to major in art education and do my artwork and learn how to teach kids.
Cool. And I understand that you did some local student teaching, and you're looking at going to China in the near future.
Yep, I taught at Camargo Elementary and Rowan County Middle School, and then I am heading off to China in September to teach English.
Fantastic.
So.
some of your art has been featured in some local businesses and establishments. Would you like to tell us about that?
I sell my artwork out at Fabulous Foods, which is on 60 down past BP out towards Carter Caves out that way. And I sell a bunch of my jewelry, clothes, hand-painted guitars. I do a lot of those, just things like that. So.
Sounds good. Tell us a little bit more about this guitar here.
This guitar is a piece that I did for one of my friends, and he recently got over cancer. So I did a piece kind of with a phoenix rising out of the ashes and a tidal wave piece like that. But I do paint these guitars. I did 2 acoustics last week, and this one's an electric. So I did a bass drum too for a friend. So I do a lot of instruments and paint on instruments. I like doing my artwork on things like that. So.
Fantastic. So if citizens around Morehead would like to commission you to do some artwork, how would they go about getting a hold of you?
Calling me is the easiest way. So.
Okay. and at Fabulous Foods.
Yeah.
And we have a website here. So you work with the Gateway Homeless Shelter some, and I guess they have a pretty large mural in there that you created.
Yeah, I'm community service coordinator at Morehead, so I do tons and tons and tons of hours of community service. I have over 1,000. But recently I started working at Gateway about 3 times a week, and I painted a mural out there on their walls for their kids' room. So it's a pretty big mural. It's pretty cool. Did that recently.
Sounds good. You have been published a couple times for your artwork in our literary and artwork magazine, right?
So we have Inscape here on campus, and then I've turned my artwork in every year, and I got in the last 2 years. I do a lot of textile work, so I basically take fabric, dye it, paint it, and then stitch and do my artwork on that way, as well as some of my drawings. Like this drawing right over here, I use pen and ink and actually a screen off of a door. And then I take thread and I do fine detail work with thread. So actually like in the fingers and things like that are thread. And the ones in here, this one's published in one of the books, and then I have a pillow of Edgar Allan Poe that's published in the other one. So.
Cool. So what would you say your favorite media is?
Fabric and textile work.
Okay. And what influences your design and art?
I guess just I like making clothes, and I like doing that kind of stuff. Make clothes, make dresses, make shoes, and I guess I just put that into wall hangings and designs that way, and just combine the 2 artworks, and I think it turns out to be really neat and interesting.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for coming in, showing us a little bit of what you do. And ladies and gentlemen, Anna Griffin, you can find her at Fabulous Foods. Morehead Today is about to take a break, and we'll be right back.
When you get dirty, you need to wash your hands. Left to wipe out before you eat. Left to playing in the street. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Everybody wash your hands. 'Cause being clean is the way to be. Yeah.
Don't have a breakdown this semester? University Bookstore has all of your on-campus needs and has a lot more than just books for your classes. Let us make your life on campus easier and more enjoyable. We have snacks, DVDs and magazines, and we have all of the gear to show your MSU pride. Plus a lot more. Stop by and see all we have to offer. The best part is, it's located right here on campus on the first floor of ADA, so you don't have to go far.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. Today in the studios, I have John Reister of the Ohio River Ramblers. How you doing, John?
Oh, just mighty fine, mighty fine.
All righty. Tell us a little bit about your musical influences and what brings you to Morehead.
Well, I'm here because my car took me here 3 years ago, and hopefully it'll get me out of here in another year. My musical influence, I grew up listening to, Bob Dylan and Django Reinhardt and stuff like that. None of that really shows in any of my music because I'm not a gypsy. Bob Dylan's almost a gypsy too, so I'm not a gypsy, so that doesn't show up, but that's what I listened to as a kid,
Okay, cool. So you play with the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music, correct?
Yeah, down at the KCTM.
All right.
Yeah.
A member of the string band?
Yeah, it was last semester. I'm not good enough anymore.
Not good.
No, I didn't have time, but this semester. But yeah, I was last semester.
Sounds good. Well, you gonna play an original tune for us now?
Yeah, this one's called "Lost at Sea." I went to Wales a couple years ago, and I'd never been on a plane before, and I was really scared and really nervous, and so I wrote this song. And the song, it's kind of about a boat, because wrecking a boat into the ocean is a lot cooler than wrecking a plane, I think. You know, you can live in the water for a few days before you die, which is what I was worried about.
Yeah.
So I wrote this song.
Okay, cool. Let's hear it.
All right. When I was a young boy, my mama used to tell me the red sky at dawn means it's rough at sea. They say a red sky at night means a sailor's delight. There was a red sky this morning, wonder which it'll be. My ship went down somewhere along the way. Between somewhere and home, guess I should have stayed. I've been lost at sea for nearly 3 days now. I miss my old lady, wish she was around. I miss my mom and daddy too, they were so good to me. It's rough when you're alone, lost out at sea. Lost out at sea, lost out at sea. It's rough when you're alone, lost out at sea. I didn't want to come here, I just wanted to leave. It's rough when you're alone, lost out at sea.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. My guest today in the studio is John Reister. John, you gonna play another original tune for us now?
Yeah, this one's a few years old. It's called Rosalie Cook, and I write most of my songs at night, about 3 in the morning or something like that. And if you get to feeling a little goofy, you know, and they just come out. And I've been listening to a lot of songs. I've been listening to a lot of Robert Earl Keen, and he tells great stories in his songs. And I wanted to tell some stories in my songs, except, you know, songs being about your average stuff like women and whatnot, and loving them and stuff. So I thought I'd tell a story about this crazy woman named Rosalie Cook. And I wanted the name Rosie, but Cook was the only thing that rhymed. And the lady that owns the music store back home's name is Rosie Cook. So they all thought I wrote it about her. But it's just rhymes, you know?
Sounds good. Let's hear the story of Rosie Cook.
Sure thing, man.
flame. She worked the fields like a grown man could. Oh, this is the story of Rosalie Cook. She was wild, free at heart. Some say a rebel, some say a star. She could run like the wind could. Oh, this is the story of Rosalie Cook. She said, hey Johnny, I could be a star. If I could just get out of here, I know I could go far. I said, hey Rose, we ought to run away. Come on, baby, let's do it today. We'll need some money, you know, for the gas. Let's rob a bank and get away fast. I know where we can steal a plane. After today, things won't be the same. They couldn't catch her if they tried. They found her up in the sky. When they got her from that plane, they shot her dead. I yelled her name. Rosalie Cook lying on the ground. That's the story of Rosalie Cook. That's the story of Rosalie Cook. That's the story of Rosalie Cook.
Welcome back to Morehead Today. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Randy Manis, Megan Boone, Jennifer Reese, Anna Griffin, and John Reister for being on today's show. Morehead Today can be contacted at moreheadtoday@gmail.com, and you can watch Morehead Today at youtube.com/moreheadtoday. Please check out all of the MSU-TV programming at moreheadstate.edu/MSU-TV. Next week on the show, we'll hear about MSU's successful new Star Theater and some upcoming art exhibitions in the area. On behalf of the entire staff of MSU-TV, I'm Gary Cornett, and that's what's happening in Morehead Today.